Nearly a third of Singapore's supply chain jobs could become outdated in 2 years because of global trends like digitalization. And that's according to a government report. It's why new training initiatives have been launched for the sector, which boasts around 70,000 people working in everything from managing raw materials to manufacturing. 12 of the 38 supply chain management roles will need to pick up new responsibilities and fresh skills. Some examples include warehouse executives and freight officers. A key trend is digitalization, which means more manual and repetitive tasks might become automated. Now, for one, the report says that even customer service officers will have to learn advanced digital skills such as big data analytics to reach out to more customers. Another trend is the need to be resilient against events like conflicts and pandemics. Now, that means diversifying sources and making sure that business can go on through better risk management. And lastly, the green wave. With every sector going green, so must supply chain firms. Now, they will have to learn how to come up with sustainability frameworks and put them in place. Now, let's look now at the newly announced training initiatives, masterclasses, on-the-job learning, all parts of efforts to get the sector going. Some roles need to be redesigned, and what's taught to students must also change. Now, people in the sector can also go online at the end of the month, and that's to check out courses and see if their skills are up to date. The one-stop reference guide is done by the Economic Development Board and Skills Future Singapore.
These insights will guide our training providers in curriculum development and also help enterprises enhance their in-house SCM training programs and help the workers get equipped with the necessary skills to upskill and reskill for a rewarding career in SCM.
There will be 700 new jobs from now until 2025 in the supply chain management industry. These positions are for professionals, managers, executives and technicians, or PMETs or PMETs. They include roles like data analysts and system designers. Lisha Rodney looks at how digitalization has changed supply chain processes and the skills needed to get the job done.
Planning is the first stage of the supply chain process. This entails projecting demand and managing inventory. For Samsonite, this process is done in Singapore, which serves as its brand development and sourcing hub. The luggage manufacturer and retailer has also adopted new tech and green solutions to improve the process.
With digitalizations, for example, we no longer have to make the scratches. Basically, a lot of things is done in the 3D environments, because before we put a go-ahead for those things, we want to see in the 3D dimension. We want to flip around to see everything is all right and the function are being okay, and the colors.
Meanwhile, some companies order their raw materials from abroad. The materials are transported over to Singapore via air or sea. Once it reaches Singapore, the manufacturing process begins. And for consumer electronics giant Dyson, this process has been enhanced by digitalization and automation.
When people think about manufacturing, they typically still think about hands and also paper and quite manual process. If you look at our factory here in Tuas, it's highly automated. So the skill set has changed from people doing very manual, very mundane jobs to be able to utilize digital tools, use data to actually make decisions. So that is also the upskilling that we need to continue to do.
Automation plays a key role as well in the sorting and packing of these manufactured products for delivery.
10 years ago, people might not want to have a job as a warehouse or logistics executives because they think of the environment as dirty, they think of the work itself being heavy duty. But with all the automations that have come into modern warehouses and also the technologies that are applied literally at the fingertip of some of your warehouse logistics executives, it's a lot safer.
And once these packages are packed, they're ready to be transported. They are then delivered to the retail distributors where consumers can purchase them.